Nico and welcome to my channel.
For today's video, I will share how to design panel lines in just 5 minutes. How to scribe can easily be learned, but what to scribe can be the hardest to understand. When I first started scribing, I didn't like any of the designs I come up with, and I would waste time just drawing over and over again, and still not getting the result that I want. And so, I ended up making my dad design my panel lines. He would draw it in pencil and then I would scribe it. But then, as I got more into scribing, I slowly realized that my dad's style and the style that I want are slowly becoming different from each other. And so, I had to learn how to do it on my own. I started out copying panel lines on resin kits or custom builds of other modelers. And that's fine, because after a while you'll soon get the hang of it and will be more confident to make up your own designs. I only started designing my own panel lines recently without relying heavily on inspirations, and it's much more satisfying and more personalized. So here are some tips on how to design your own panel lines. Number 1. Don't make lines sharper than 90 degrees. Always connect lines with a 45-degree angle. Sharp angles looks unnatural. You don't even need to memorize this tip because once you see a sharp angle, you'll immediately know it looks out of place. Number 2. So usually, the purpose of scribing is to make a part look like it's made up of multiple pieces. Therefore, make sure that the new panel lines you are adding make sense. By that, I mean design your panel lines in a way that the two pieces looks realistic. It's perfectly fine to add panel lines just for aesthetic purposes, but it would look better combined with realistic panel lines like hatches. Number 3. This is not a rule, but another way to design panel lines is by following the edge of the piece. This is something I do if I don't want to think of a complicated design or the part I'm working on has a complicated shape. What I mean by following the edge is basically the tracing part. Basically tracing the part itself, kind of like adding a border around it. Number 4. Use the rule of thirds. This means that you should visually divide the area into 9 sections and scribe the edgemost line of the grid. This is commonly done in photography, but it works the same with designing panel lines. And lastly, just lay down some lines with a pencil and see what you come up with. If you don't like it, then just start over. At the end of the day, designing panel lines requires a lot of trial and error. You won't get the perfect design in one go. Sometimes it happens, but most times, you'd want to change a thing or two. And that's totally fine because you're not perfect. Overall, designing panel lines is part of the fun of customizing. It lets you personalize your kit however you want. You can add as much detail or even remove some of it. So don't stress out about not being able to design your own panel lines. Just wing it and it will always look better than a straight build. I have another video about panel line design that goes a bit deeper about it. I will put the link below so you can watch it after this video. And that's it for today's video. I mentioned how my dad's style and my style are different now. And so, we're currently doing a build-off, and the entry grade RX-78-2 is what we're using. We're almost done with our builds. I would say we're about 85% done, so hopefully we will get to show it soon.
Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and watch my other videos.